this is Jonathan, and this is how to play the song Before the Morning by Josh Wilson. Before we start, I'd just like to tell you the tuning for the guitar. It's standard, but I'm using a capo on the first fret just to get the same key as what he is or what he was playing. He's using a capo whenever he plays it. He's using a capo on the second fret, but his guitar is tuned down half step lower than the standard key. So in order for us to get the same key, if your guitar is tuned to standard tuning, then we'll be using a capo on the first fret. The song is fairly easy. Most of them are chords. Pretty much all of them are chords actually, but we're using the chords of G, C, E minor, and D. So now we'll go on with our little tutorial. It's a song Before the Morning by Josh Wilson. Again, the chords are pretty simple. It's the G. You get rid of your index finger, and with your middle finger you're muting this number 5 string the number 5 string, and you're playing the G right there. Of course, your C, your E minor, and your D. In some cases, you play the D right here. It's up to you. Whatever you prefer. Some people would prefer the D right here from C to D because it's easier for them to slide from C to D. So it's up to the player. So that is your option right there. The intro and the stanza, or the first stanza, is pretty much the same except for the in between of the chords on the intro. Okay, the intro is okay. Let me give you the stanza first. The stanza will be G by playing just the root note, or the root chord, or the root note of the key of G, which is a 3rd fret, number 6 string, and you'll be playing it for the sake of those who want to know the picking pattern. It's 6, 4, 6, 3, 4, 6. So you do that pattern over and over on the stanza while changing your chord from G to C to E minor to D right there. So you pretty much just one finger on the stanza. Again, it's 6, 6, 4, 6, 3, 4, 5, and then on the C note it's 5, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, and then on the E minor it's the same pattern: 5, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, and then C again, and then you go to D. Okay, so it's a lot easier if you can get the feel and the rhythm of the song. You don't have to think of that picking pattern. You pretty much, if you can get the feel and the rhythm of the song, you'll be okay. Okay, so that's the stanza right there. The intro is pretty much almost the same, except for that little extra in between the chords. So again, we'll do our intro by doing the stanza like what you've just learned. So we'll do the picking. By the way, when you're playing the G, you mute the number 5 string by kind of like touching it a little bit. Okay, and then from that position, you hit the third fret or the C string or the C note, and then slide it up to the 9th fret and 10th fret. So you're pretty much in between chords. You're playing the 9th and the 10th fret right there on the 5th string. So it would sound something like this. Okay, and the picking pattern on this one, it's 5, 4, 5. Okay, that will be the 9th and the 10th fret. Okay, so in between all those transition chords on the stanza, you will have that 9th and 10th fret on the intro. So it would sound something like this. Oh, sorry. C, E minor, 9th and C, D. Okay, and then your stanza would be, you know, what you just learned the very first time. Ooh, wonder why you have to feel the things that hurt you. If there's a God who loves you, where is he now? Lately, there are things you can't see, and all those things are happening will bring a better ending. Someday, somehow you'll see. Go back to C. You'll see. Okay? So that would be your stanza, first stanza, and then the chorus will be G. You drop a G right there. Would you dare to believe? E minor. The transition between G and E minor, kind of like stepping down, you know, from G, stepping down, but he adds this extra middle finger right there on the 3rd string. So it goes from G to there. Would you dare to believe? E minor. That you still have a reason to sing. See, that the pain that you've been feeling. G, I think this is a G9. I think, I'm not sure. I think this is a G sustained or G9. Can't compare without this middle finger right there. Can't compare to the joy that's coming. G, hold on, you gotta wait for the light. Press on, you just E minor, fight the good fight. See, cause the pain that you've been feeling. D is just the hurt in the morning. D, C, and then the second stanza, you'll be playing it with the, again, with your root note, but you'll be playing it as a power chord. You'll be playing, I guess, the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings pretty much. You know, when you do your G, go. Okay, that would be your second stanza. Your G over C, which is right there. Your index will be, you know how like you do your regular C right there. Instead, this ring finger right here will stay on the G. So from G, transition to G over C. Okay, and then E minor, C, and then D. So it would sound something like this. By the way, the stroke on that would be all downstrokes. It goes, my friends, you know how this all ends. You know where you're going. E minor, just don't know how you get there. C, just say a prayer, D, and hold on. There's is good for those who love God. Life is not a snapshot. E minor. Might take a little time, you'll see. D or D, it's up to you. A bigger picture. Today would you get to believe? E minor, that you still have a reason to see. Okay? And the pain that you've been feeling. So you got the chorus down now. The next part will be once you feel the weight of glory. Basically, you'll be playing, if you remember your first stanza, you'll be playing the C, the D, the C, the D, and the E minor chord only. So same chord pattern, same picking pattern. So it goes, once you feel the weight of glory, all your pain will fade to memory. Okay, so from C to D to E, E minor, your chord, and to C. Okay, those are the three chords on that part of the song. It goes, once you feel the weight of glory, C, all your pain, D, will fade to memory. And then once you feel, you'll be playing the same finger position, except this time you'll do a power chord in it. And with your thumb, you mute the number 6 string. It goes, once you feel the weight of glory. Okay, so everything on that part will be a downstroke. You're pretty much playing a number 6 would be mute. You'll be playing 5 and 4. Go. Once you feel the weight of glory, all your pain will fade to memory. See, memory, yeah. D. Would you dare to believe that you still have a reason to sing? See, is the pain that you've been feeling. Okay, again, that part right there, there's an extra chord right there. If you haven't noticed, I'm sorry, I didn't do it. Would you dare to believe? That's E minor. That you still have a reason. Before you transition to the C chord, right there, it's keep your pinky and your ring finger right there on the 3rd fret, 1st and 2nd, and then your middle finger will be on the 3rd fret. So in this case, everything will be on the 3rd fret. Your middle finger will be on the 4th string, and your index finger will be on the G string, or on the G note on the 3rd string. So it goes, would you dare to believe that you still have a reason to sing? Okay, that's just a little transition. You can go with or without that part right there. It just sounds a little, a little variation to it. So, would you dare to believe that you still have a reason to sing? To see that the pain that you've been feeling can compare to the joy deep coming. Hold on, you gotta wait for the light. Press on, you just fight the good fight. It's the pain that you've been feeling. D, just the hurt before the healing. And this is the only different chord to it. It's an A minor 7. Just the pain that you've been, E minor 7, feelings. It's just the dark sea before the morning. Yeah, yeah.